in the West, the Arizona Wildcats for a date with the Purdue Boilermakers. First-round draft picks here, and Jaden Bradley wouldn't be one of those, and yet for the here and now for Arizona, he is their best player, their most clutch player. 4-2 this year, 16-2 in the Big 12. Both won their conference tournaments, and it is the opening tip. Kip Kissinger, Lee Cassell, Steven Anderson are three officials, and it's Brayden Burries who opens up the scoring. Ewan got the block from behind. Arkansas has a very thin rotation as Acuff. He is a scoring machine. One of the best.
Why? It's less apt to have double teams, more space to work with. And speaking of which, Pete, beautiful footwork that time.
Big body. One of the many talented freshmen. Fairly easy travel. They started in San Diego. They were home Sunday night, had Monday off. They're going to try to San Jose. Call Pete.
On the rest right there. Beautiful executed play.
John Calipari, second year in Fayetteville. Hall of Fame coach.
They used to kind of dominate the storylines for Kentucky when Calipari was there.
2 out of 3 for Darius Acuff. He's full of accolades, and it'll be a one and done. He'll be a top 5, top 7 pick in the NBA draft. As Burries buries a three-pointer. Feels like a game where these freshmen are going to be exchanging haymakers. Oh, what a follow by Malik Ewan!
Space to operate with, and that time made the Razorbacks pay.
Bradley and Burry hit the threes. Brazil can shoot it. Now he drives it in. Brazil
able to turn the quarter, use that length and athleticism, and get high above the rim.
Karchenkov drives and he scores. Nice move. Great combo in that backcourt with Acuff and Thomas. And Acuff springs free. He's got a smooth stroke. Arizona doesn't rely on the three-point shot heavily as Pete spins and misses. Tobe Waka. Oh, Tobe Waka! Back-to-back losses in February. Their only 2 losses of the year. Kansas and Texas Tech. Pete fouled on his way in. Free throws coming.
Leading Cass Technical High School to a state title. He moved to IMG to prep for college, and ultimately committing to Kansas.
Even though they didn't play together, I'm sure they have much and mutual respect for each other. And Bradley, as he realized his exquisite skill set to get by his opponent and get himself either to the line.
First ever Sweet 16 matchup with 2 teams boasting freshmen as their 2-time, and now recognizes he's on a team with the firepower to win a national championship.
Yeah, but he can also be a key component, speaking of which, Billy, a little bit more offensive frequency.
Foul going in on Karchenkov.
So Pringle able to get a nice, easy dunk inside to kind of calm himself down.
Yeah, good point. Watch him in. Can download now to stay up to date on all the action. Kicking off in Arkansas. Big 12 against the SEC. Dump it inside. Krivas puts it in with a left hand. Mismatch and finish it after he got a step. Now Burries resets it. Dump it inside. Waka. Another mismatch. And a foul. And roared through the first 2 rounds as Waka completes the three-point play. Jaden Brown sits for now. He won't spend a lot of time on the bench. Darius Acuff. Richmond, the playmaker, drops it off. Nice pass and a big finish.
And then placing the pass right for where Pringle can receive it and finish.
Pringle's a significant piece as Bradley off the glass. So skilled. Ewan, they cleared out for him. Giving up some weight, but he takes on Pete. Can't hit it. Bradley. And Arizona will reset.
Good transition defense that time by the Razorbacks.
Krivas spins. No. Thomas 19 points against High Point in round 2. Thomas on the All-SEC freshman team. Knocks in both free throws. Thomas, turnover. Thomas in the middle. Gives up a 3. Now Acuff sprays it out to DJ Wagner. In and out.
Got it over to Wagner, just not able to complete the deal.
Pete in traffic. Bradley set him up. Pete's going to the free throw.
In the post or deep in the post.
How about his debut this year? First game of his collegiate career, he dropped school. Average a little over 10 a game, 4+ rebounds. 9 minutes left in this first half. Arizona in control. Ewan gets to the basket. Nice drop off by Acuff.
Young freshman and Acuff Jr. and Burries to play a very mature game says a lot about how they were taught how to play.
There is Acuff. Burries hits the free throw. One more coming here. So on the all-freshman team, highly decorated individuals dot both of these rosters. Driving team Arkansas, yet they were 9th in the SEC in free throws attempted. And John Cal, and he was hoping that his Hogs would be able to get to the line here tonight. So far they have. 1 out of 2 for top.
Benefit you.
Pete, shot fake. Krivas, offensive rebound. Krivas bullies his way in and drops it in with the right hand. Arkansas just 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. They're getting some good looks. Burries for 3. And Brazil flying high for the Litless. They come at you in waves. They can beat you in a lot of ways. Wagner takes. Wagner scores on Krivas.
But once again, it's in transition. Has not been their friend early in this game.
Jimmy, they're top 15 in Division I in three-point percentage is Karchenkov. Extra pass, Wagner got it. Needed that.
Big time. In a game like this.
Acuff guarding Bradley. Krivas springs free. Easy as it gets. Arizona
67%, the 14 for 21. So they're getting pretty much whatever they want without the defensive resisting your individual man. And 2, not allowing deep post position and second shot opportunities for
Bradley on the deck. And here comes Arizona now. Karchenkov underneath. Missed it. A foul.
Able to get in the back and pick up that foul.
8-7 Central on CBS. Karchenkov 2 for 2. These 5 players score. All 5 of their starters in the books as Richmond gets a step and lays it in. Lightning quick.
How quick is that? That's
put a stranglehold on their opponents all year. Get a lead and never give it up. Burries. It'll fade away. Got it. It's a soft rim here.
that fade away up and in.
Burries denying Acuff the ball here. It's got to go to the other side. Richmond again. Slasher able to score it. He's a lefty. Got to his strong. Bradley and Pete. Two-man game. Koa Pete surveys. Gets around Pringle. And a denial. Now in his 5th year. Lost to the Sweet 16 to Duke last year. Yeah, got a whistle going the other way. So they had Acuff on the pass. Here under 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, the play was for Richmond to get one-on-one, but he stepped on the sideline.
Heavy Arizona crowd here in San Jose. They always travel well. Acuff, no good. Pringle cocks it back and throws it. It's a deep dive. Pringle hobbling on his way back. Gets another block. Richmond scores it. Timeout.
Around the painted area that they don't have to rely on just a three-point shot.
They just bludgeoned their opponent. Karchenkov, little mid-range jumper.
Well, he's not having clear space to kind of get into his pick and roll and one-on-one. They're pushing him out a little time. Coach Calipari, as I know him, will tell Acuff that we need you to be more aggressive.
Burries looking inside to Krivas. Playing the play on that bad-handed Krivas. Turnaround jumper is nice. Inside. Acuff finds Thomas. Thomas gets to the basket. Nice finish by the freshman.
Able to change direction. A bit over 50%, you know. But it's, you know, it's those gut touches.
Yeah.
You know, that you hit teams.
In the #1 position in the nation. And they are one of the favorites to win a national title. 16. Got dropped by Clemson and Duke the last 2 years. As Acuff, little floater is good. Nice take to the basket.
Did you see how that patience?
Recommendations are hers. Bradley hits the first. And a reminder, Bleacher Report is your one-stop destination. Brian Anderson, Jim Jackson, Allie LaForce, And our terrific March Madness crew led in history to be Player of the Year and Freshman of the Year as he hits the first. Don't forget, coming up, 5 up over 30. Just putting incredible scoring numbers. First possession of this second half. And it is almost a turnover. Pete recovers and lays it in.
Trying to make a run at this, and unfortunately on that last defensive play, not able to come up with that steal.
Arkansas needs to hit some three-pointers. Center will match up against Purdue. Purdue beat Texas in a thriller on this floor. Bradley splits the double and lays it in.
The patience.
They need a fast response here, or else it's going to get ugly quick as Thomas can't hit it. Followed by Brazil. That's another. How about Krivas?
I mean, Nick, you not done you. Okay? Nickels add up. Okay? And that time, A-Cup able to get to a spot. But that's what Arizona do. And they continue to try to exploit it.
Krivas pounding his way inside. Point blank. A-Cup misses the layup. Sprung free, couldn't hit it. Tommy Lloyd said as much throughout the practice yesterday. That one's going to fall and one.
Attempts in that first half. Arizona making 15. Now it's, they're the better team. You know what? You pat them on the butt and say, you know, great game. But right now, we don't see that sense of urgency to get the necessary stops. Beautiful underneath.
Got you right here against man. Jaden Bradley. Hey, Coca-Cola and Wendy's teaming up to refresh fans with the $8 brew.
Nobody still is staying in front of Martin right now. All right, he's still open. Getting to the basket.
Going Pete right to the basket, and Pete puts it in. And Arizona's looking like they're on their way to 100 right now. 67 on the board. Richmond, three-pointer, gets the board, and Krivas wipes it out. All 7-2 of them. Bradley on the push, underhanded. Karchenko lays it in, and the 69-53. Darius A-Cup taking on Krivas with the left hand.
I tell you what, he does a lot of his with.
Think about what he's accomplished, Jimmy, in Arkansas in his 1 year. You'd possibly, arguably put together the greatest season, statistically certainly did, the greatest season. And Arkansas playing on a hurt ankle through the SEC tournament as well. John Calipari said he refused to let him sit. As Bradley on the take, lays.
Big opportunity here for the Wildcats.
Bradley, no look to the corner of Burries. Bradley knew it. Bradley was raising his handles a three-pointer, and Arizona's lead is 19. A-Cup, terrific take to the basket in traffic. And Burries gets a step on Thomas. Pull up, stop and pop for Burries.
He got the foul, but
Arkansas gets back, able to force a turnover. Richmond, oh my goodness. Wow, hard fall. Injury, he looks like he's in a lot of pain over there.
Boy, yeah, it looked more than just like they have to stop the bleeding.
Inside, easy. Well, this Cup springs right back to his feet, walks back to the scorer's table. Coming up on a timeout under 12 is Malik Thomas with a 7. They were runner-up in 2001, 4 Final Fours, but the last one was 2001 as Rick Flory Cup. Tough kid. Everybody raves about his work ethic, his toughness. Peloso late clock down to 3. No. 18, ugly number from beyond the arc. And now A-Cup. And a foul on the... Krivas to the basket. Krivas powers it down for Arizona. Is this going to be the year they punch through to the Final Four? Bradley draws the contact.
Value in which he brought to the table. Think about it. His average, 13.
The best point guard in the country to go along with being a semifinalist for Defensive Player of the Year. About this team runs through their point guard, and every NBA scout you talk to about Jaden Bradley, they love his makeup, love his clutch nature. It's Brazil able to finally hit a 365.
Now, I know Marcus Smart was a little bit more of a scorer at Oklahoma State when he was in college. Could you put Bradley in that category?
Waka, who took the bench role in his Thrive, the sixth man of the year in the Big 12. Del Orso got it. The round
He gave up is small compared to what he may get and receive in return. The sixth man, if this were to take place, just based on his experience, his position.
second year in Arizona after the first two at Tennessee. 65. A lot of game left. Arizona in total control, and let's see if Arkansas can pop some threes here.
Biggest challenge.
Turnover, almost. Del Orso right there for it. Wait a minute, stepped on the half-court line and last year. Because he is one of the great coaches in the game and all the top coaches long time, it seems to be a perfect fit. Up ahead, Acuff. And Arkansas gets two quick ones.
Ball. I see him at the Clipper games all the time, so I know he's watching. So I want to say this to you right now, Kenny. Put the ice cream.
And Bradley hits the free throws. Jaden Bradley for Richmond.
You talked about the greatness of this Arizona program. They've had some disappointing losses, and there's another probably right way.
And I think that's where they are at right now from a management standpoint.
Gene, are the officials, it's just
Cooler heads do have to prevail. You don't want anything to get out of control. I don't care who's involved in it. Oh, watch it, watch it.
After all the games are over.
Survives this. Talking about shaking some demons. He came in 11-10 in sweet 16 games. So they've been favored a lot. 43, 642 and counting. It looks as though this Arizona team is on to the Elite Eight playing against
Kaufman Red on a putback to beat the Texas Longhorns. In our first game is Acuff and one. Acuff set an Arkansas single season record in points and assists. They scored 54 in the first half. No look. Pete to Awaka.
right now, but you're talking about when you play a team like Arizona, the scouting report is not the talent. This is a very talented Arkansas team. But when it comes to defense, defensive,
it's going to be a tough stop for the SEC. Texas losing to Purdue, and Arkansas is going to go down. Seeley gets the block right there, and Pete is fouled. Think about the job time. The century mark with 5:19 left, and they get there. 4 times they've scored 100 in an NCAA tournament game. I was going to ask if you played in that game.
I beat you to the punch, brother.
You know what game is. Pete.
Field goals.
Thomas gets to the basket, puts it in. Think about Tommy Lloyd's career. Middle in a lot of the international players that came over and became stars. For Gonzaga, went from a mid-major to one. Was it going to be a mid-major? But he waited. He was patient. He finally got his shot to go to a power.
Understood the value of basketball and what it brought to the university. And as a result, he's kind of carried on the legacy of but and Brandon Miller got the shot up in time, which was smart in order to preserve enough was able to accomplish throughout the course of this season. Again, at the end, the final memory you're going to have is whatever the score is and the domination of Arizona hit.
But John Calipari he's elevated the awareness of Arkansas basketball.
Man, I don't think you could entice a Calipari to come, but he saw what this
Richardson
took longer
in Fayetteville. Yeah. That 95 runner-up team, last Final Four. It's a great thing to see that.
Lee Mayberry. But it's the window. A team that seemingly doesn't have a chance matches up better with Now happens to be in conference play.
And those are back-to-back in February. Yep. Texas Tech and Kansas. 4 years ago, got Kansas in 2023. That is not going to be the case. Acuff, 28. Made a lot of noise leading up to it. Arizona too much zone. Too many weapons. Awaka. Letting them play. Step time as the #1 team in the country. Remember Purdue
Started out
preseason #1.
Yeah. It should be a battle too of the X's and O's. So you have a lot of intangibles within this game outside of just talent.
We'll get some time. C.D. Gay on the floor as well as Burries finishes off the three-point finish. The final 30 seconds will play out. Seeley gets a dunk and it in the West. Tommy Lloyd, John Calipari. One's in the Hall of Fame. One. The Arizona Wildcats advance to their 12th Elite Eight. Their first under Tommy Lloyd. And